All right, so look, man, I'm about to put the bro on Jimmy Carr, one of the funniest UK or funniest British comedy stand-up comics, and also just one of the funniest dudes on the planet, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Once I got over British comedy and started to realize this is what they do, I was like, all right, you know what? Dude's way too funny. Like, I'm gonna let you hear him out. Let's get straight into it, man. This is Jimmy's most savage roasts.
What, sorry? Is that Buckfast? No, that's water. You've probably heard of it. Who's the most famous person I've ever met? Well, I once met her. It's quite an impressive one. I don't want to show off, but you know how villages have got idiots, yeah? I met the idiot for the whole of Glasgow. What do you do? I didn't ask. What do you do?
I have a diving school in India.
You have a diving school in Indonesia? Wow. I mean, I've heard some tall stories that paedophiles tell. You're a sexual tourist. You disgust me. What kind of diving? That sounds fucking great. Cool. Well done, you. I was going to go diving in Indonesia last year, but I read this thing online that said you can get a thing where rope on your face. Size isn't important; it's what you do with it. Would you agree with that, ladies?
No.
There's a lady over there that likes a big cock, and she doesn't care who knows it.
Yeah, there's a lady over there that likes a big cock. And
so it's quite possible you just whispered that and it picked up an echo. I've just always thought that's such a retarded expression. Size isn't important, it's what you do with it. Well, I was planning to pop it in your mouth and your vagina. How's that? Is that going to be a total waste of time? I tried some Viagra recently. Has anyone else tried it? Yeah. You have? Well, I admire your honesty there, sir. I tried it because you can now get over-the-counter Viagra. I thought that sounds powerful. Over-the-counter, you say? Like a fucking cosh. Did you read the instructions when you tried it, sir?
I didn't.
You didn't? I did. I take these kind of things seriously because it's a medication. Even though it's a fun medication, it's a medication nonetheless. I was reading on the instructions for Viagra, it says, keep away from children. I thought, what kind of a man do they think I am? That can't maintain an erection with a child.
That's why I said he kind of wild with it.
A child has applauded that very loudly. See that? There's a child in a green t-shirt. You are a child, I'm saying, going, yes! Finally, someone that can get hard with me. You fucking maniac. How old are you, sir? Do you mind me asking?
I'm 14.
You're 14? Right, I can't talk to you any longer. It would be grooming.
It would be grooming.
And are you here with your mum?
You know the craziest thing is, grooming is only when you talk to a minor with intentions to fuck him, bro. That's the sick part. That's why I'm like, I don't want to laugh at that. Yeah, like, bro, yeah.
When you said that, bro, why did you say that?
That's why I said he's different, bro. He kind of different,
It
bro.
would be grooming.
But he be having a people
Are you
dying.
here with your mum? Oh, Mummy's little bender.
Mommy's little bender.
I like it. Like it, the man from the telly, talk to me. I'll be checking in with you in a bit.
I'll be checking on you in a bit. Hey, yo.
That's probably enough. Looking around, some of them have made no
I
effort.
told you, he borderline. It's like, whoa.
You've not made an effort, have you? Oh, bless him. Oh, no lie. Look at you. And so your comment there is I haven't made much of an effort. Well, there's some cameras and some fucking lights. I don't know what you had in mind. It's not like I come to your work and knock the sailors' cocks out your mouth, is it?
He's on his ass, bro. Yeah.
just noticed, can you all just keep a little bit quiet for a second? I've just noticed there's a man over there, that pit in a blue jumper. I think he might be asleep. If you could just keep quiet around him. Just shush, shush. Oh, fuck, he's woken. Fuck. Hello? You're having a fucking weird dream, aren't you? I wouldn't fall asleep again. Something very bad will happen. I was going to teabag him. Shit.
I was going to teabag him, bro. What?
Isn't it? Sounds like it would have been a very popular choice. What's your name? Stephen. You had to have a little thing, though, didn't you? All right, and what do you do, Stephen? You're a footballer. Who do you play for? Stranraer. He's a footballer. He plays for Stranraer. Okay, I'm fucking shit at football as well, mate. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
I'm
that.
shit at football as well, because they don't play pro. Yeah.
Stranraer, is that 5-a-side, is it? You got a full team? Wonderful. Well, I bet you're a great kicker. You lazy fuck. Try and pay attention. It's not like people fall asleep with
You don't do
Stranraer.
nothing major, you
That's
lazy
a bad
fuck.
analogy.
Try and pay attention.
You lazy fucker.
Keep calling him out because he's right there.
No, he said I'm fucking
Are
sleeping.
you all right in the back? Excellent. It's nice to hear that, because often when I go to comedy shows, and I go to them all the time, I love coming out to see live comedy. The thing is, though, if I'm sat right at the back, I'm a little bit disappointed. I always get my ticket and go, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm fucking miles away. But there are, of course, advantages to being right at the back. You get more of a sense of theatre, of people coming together and sharing a sense of humour. What a wonderful thing that is, the great British musical spirit. And also, if you're right at the back, this sort of thing won't happen. I fucked your mum.
Facts, you can't sit in the front row, bro. You're a target.
That's not going to happen to any of you. I've got nothing but respect for your mums. They're hard-working, decent women. Your mum still owes me a tenner. I'm joking. I owe her a tenner. Bluff. I'm your real dad. Kidding, no one knows who your real dad is. That isn't your mum there, is it? Sorry.
That was her real mom, though. That's crazy.
Ah. This is a
He
bit
said, I
awkward.
fucked your mom, and she right there
hello,
next
sir.
to her dad.
She's brilliant in bed, isn't she?
Wow.
What, sorry? I don't remember her. What, that's the thing that annoys you? Not the fact I fucked your mum, the fact... You don't even remember fucking my mum. Well, thankfully, you all seem to be laughing. You all seem to have taken that quite well. What's your name, sir?
Julio?
Julio? How did you know you were having a gay?
How did you know you were having a gay, though?
What were you thinking as you gave birth? You think, oh, I hope he's a little bender. I'll tell you what, I'll call him Julio.
He said, how did you know he's a little bender?
Is that your girlfriend, or beard, as I like to call her? Well done. It's almost like you're protesting too much.
Called that boy
Sorry,
gay
you're
for
clearly
no
getting a bit of a hard time. But, you know, you're smiling through it because at a comedy gig you're expecting people to be a bit, you know, there's a little bit of banter. You maybe weren't expecting that. But you're expecting a bit of banter. The problem comes when you do this for 6 or 7 days in a row and then you find yourself back in the real world doing something a bit mundane on a Monday morning. I don't know, maybe buying stamps at the post office. And there's a bit of cheeky banter between you and the lady behind the plexiglass. Saw you on TV on Friday night. Did you? What do you think? Well, you're clearly no match for Jonathan Ross. Well, that's interesting, because I fucked your mum. Don't cry, I'll go. Now, I don't know if anyone's seen any of the other TV shows that I made. I make a show called Distraction at the moment. Has anyone seen that? Oh, just about everyone. And one person liked it. Well, that's good if I can entertain just one man. I'll have been shit. The Distractions is quite good. It's Channel 4's replacement to Sex in the City. Just imagine the city is Dundee and the sex is anal. You get the idea.
He's nuts.
I do another show called Your Face or Mine. Has everyone seen that? It's quite good fun, I think. It's a fun show. It's as shallow as a Tinker's Bar. I mean, no offence, I didn't mean to... But, it's quite a fun show. It's basically about couples. It's about looks in relationships. Who here thinks looks are important in a relationship? Oh, quite a few of you being honest this evening. I sort of sit on the fence on that one. Are looks important in a relationship? You don't look at the fireplace when you're poking the fire, do you?
YouTube is the #1 site for millions of creators online. But as more people flood to the platform...
But you're doing it sucking you off, so... Are you two a couple? Do you mind me asking how on earth that happened? What were you thinking? You don't know? You do a lot better than that. You're punching way above your weight. Not just a little bit, it's a different league. Well done. Is that money or personality or low self-esteem on her part?
Oh.
Lovely little mix of all three. That's basically the show, Your Face or Mine. That's it, that's all we do. We string that out for half an hour, the magic of television. Although it's quite awkward sometimes because there's quite young couples on the show and they're 19 or 20 and they're talking about their looks. It can be a bit awkward sometimes. We had an incident on the show where a woman came on with a medical complaint. I'm not sure what the correct medical term is, but she had a wonky face. I'm pretty sure that's not the correct medical term, but... She wasn't an unattractive girl either. She was quite good looking, but one half of her face was a lot lower than the other. Just a bit wonky. What had happened is she'd sent in a videotape to be on the show and recorded it rather coquettishly like that. And then she turned up and gone like that, and we'd all gone like that. And obviously the producer said, well, this is, it's quite a serious thing. This is a show about looks, and she's got a wonky face. We've got to at least address it for the audience. I thought, what am I going to say? What's with the wonky face, love? I didn't say that. I said, could you tell me about your face? And luckily she played along. She said, yes, there's a story behind this. When I was 11, I had a skiing accident. I was skiing down the side of a hill, and I skied into the side of a chalet. And I broke my leg and my arm and my jawbone and my cheekbone and my eye socket, and I had to be airlifted to hospital. And I said, at least you got to go in a helicopter.
This nigga
face fell.
crazy, bro. Facts though.
Sadly, it didn't even up. That would have been rather miraculous.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Carr, the guy you just saw in that video.
Oh, so
Thanks for
over.
watching it. Because
That's how you know he's funny, because you watch 12 minutes, you didn't even know. I didn't even know it was over, bro.
This man, bro, is wow.
Wow. That's what I said, bro.
He used to say some of the wildest shit when he was talking about the kid. I was not expecting.
Blew your whole mind when he was talking to a little kid. See, I think it was wrong about him questioning bro's sexuality in front of his mom, his girlfriend, and his dad. So it's just like he just a rude ass dude. I told you that before we watched it, though.
Yeah. I'm not surprised about it because, like, I ain't gonna hold you. I'll never get surprised about it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, compared to the two, they're definitely not the same.
Oh no, not the same at all. He's raw. That was tame. That one was like the least disrespectful, or at least. So he only said one there that had you questioning. The first one I watched, every single last one was like that. I was sitting there like this the whole reaction. Like, bro, it's just like they was like, yeah, you don't understand British comedy. Da-da. So I checked out a couple other people, and I'm like, oh, they all joke like this. What I said, what would get us canceled over here is their funniest jokes. The U.S. is too censored.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No, for real though. That's what they told me the first time. So I went back and watched Jimmy Carr again, and I'm like, uncensored. That's funny as fuck.